does anything in her white paper do anything to improve community relations or deal with the now labour shortage within the NHS and the care service, or is it all about trying to please these people who unfortunately sit in front of me?
And that was referring to the Reform MPs who sit on the opposition benches with Jeremy Corbyn. Now, Lee Anderson decided to hit back with a sassy comment in response to Jeremy Corbyn's comment, and Jeremy Corbyn was not too happy to get a taste of his own medicine. Let's take a listen.
I'm happy to give way.
Which is most generous by the time, but you will be aware that today over 600 illegal migrants have entered this country. They could get up to all sorts of mischief, commit crimes and maybe even acts of terrorism. So does she agree with me that these young men crossing the Channel should be immediately detained and deported along with the member for Islington?
Well, that was funny, wasn't it? And the member for Islington is Jeremy Corbyn, for those of you who do not know. So he made a joke about deporting Jeremy Corbyn after Jeremy Corbyn made a sassy comment about reform. Seems fair dues, right? But he was not happy. Take a listen to this response where he tries to dub them in for basically bullying.
Jeremy Corbyn.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I've given notice to the Speaker's office and to the Honourable Member for Ashfield of this point of order that I'm raising today. And I'm referring to column 95 of Hansard of Monday, 12th of May.
Can't take a joke.
An intervention on the Minister in the debate on border security and immigration, the members claimed that more than 600 illegal migrants have entered this country today. They could get up to all sorts of mischief, commit crimes and maybe even acts of terrorism. Does she agree that these young men crossing the Channel should be immediately detained and deported, along with the Right Honourable Member for Islington North? Does she agree with me that this kind of language and innuendo, inaccuracy, is unbecoming of this place, is not fit to be uttered in this building, and that members, when they speak in Parliament, should show respect for each other rather than risk bringing our whole political process into disrepute? I've no problem with debate, but I do think people should not stoop to abuse and fundamental inaccuracies and conjecture as the member for Ashfield did, and I've so informed him already.
Oh, for God's sake, how petty, Jeremy Corbyn. You are the one who started the jokes. You are the one who made a sassy comment about the people that you have to sit behind in the chamber. You get a sassy comment back and you go like tell on the teacher like a whiny little school child. I mean, come on, you're just being given a taste of your own medicine. Can't you just take a simple joke? And he's also suggesting there that what Lee Anderson said about 600 illegal migrants arriving in one day and the possibility that these people, some of them could go on to commit crimes, acts of terrorism, etc. There is nothing factually incorrect about that. He is suggesting that what Lee Anderson said with regards to the numbers of people coming in and what they could get up to was spouting lies and shouldn't be said in the chamber. But he was just talking facts. Let's take a look at what the chair has to say in response.
I am grateful to the Right Honourable Member for giving me notice of his point of order. I understand that he has informed the Honourable Member for Ashfield that he intended to refer to him in the chamber. The Right Honourable Member has put his point on the record. While I am not persuaded that anything unparliamentary occurred in the debate, I would remind all members that good temper and moderation, in the words of Erskine May, should be the characteristics of parliamentary debate. I would encourage all members to act towards each other with courtesy.
So thank God she did not choose to penalise Lee Anderson for that and accepted that what he said was somewhat reasonable, but people should be respectful to one another. But anyways, Lee posted this clip with this tweet where he says, "Oh dear, on Monday Jeremy Corbyn said it was unfortunate that he sat behind Reform MPs in the Commons. We laughed openly and then a few minutes later I had to go back suggesting that he should be deported along with illegal migrants. To be clear, my comment was meant as a retort to his childish comment, but I accept that my comment may have caused upset." Then let's watch the apology. "Therefore, I apologise profusely." Why? "As no country should be forced to accept him." Brilliant, brilliant, love it. Not giving in, not gonna back down when Jeremy Corbyn absolutely deserved that comment after what he said about the Reform MPs he has to sit with. So there we go. That is the latest chaos in the chamber. What times we are living in. It's always nice when you see a few jokes being thrown around like that. I know Jeremy Corbyn was suggesting that that it was unprofessional and shouldn't be used in the chamber, but I mean, come on, how boring is watching parliamentary debates and PMQs when there isn't the odd sassy joke? I mean, you got to give us something to watch, eh? Anyway, I'm Chloe Dobbs. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to Reasoned if you've not already so you don't miss any more videos.